All right, y'all. Look, so I'm back again, and I'm back with part two with the normal guy. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit in part one. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a different little flavor. Y'all tell me how y'all like that. Versus this one, this Lawyers for Workers. Excuse me. Obviously, all his links will be pinned down below. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him on IG. Anyway, I think it's $5 now. It was $3. It's $5 now. I was subscribed. I got in for the three, so it's $5 now. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. Anyway, let's get it popping. Let's get it popping.
Huge updates in the morning session of week 2 of the Tory Lanez trial. The one independent witness, the homeowner who was at the house right in front of this shooting, will testify this afternoon. The defense is calling him as a witness. The prosecution didn't call him. That's a shame. Number 2, the judge allowed rap lyrics into evidence. That's a huge shame. Let me tell you, not just did they let the rap lyrics come in, the rapper is not even here. They're using a rap song allegedly done by Kelsey. Kelsey is not here to testify about the lyrics. Instead, the judge allowed an investigator to say, I heard the song. This is what it says. Here's evidence for this case. Unbelievable. The only thing more shameful was the prosecution's presentation.
Look, now I'm going to stop him and fully agree with him here. Number one, rap lyrics shouldn't be being used at all. That's one. Two, if you're gonna use the rap lyrics, you just had Kelsey there. Why not use her rap lyrics then? But no, they didn't want to do that. So now you have somebody that ain't even look. Here's the thing: the cop ain't even part of the investigator, ain't even part of the culture. They don't even know what this means, right? And why would you have somebody speak on it when you can get the original person to speak on it? That's the craziest part. You already had them under subpoena. Why not just call them back? That's because they don't want the truth. Like, bro, they don't want this is flagrant. This is foul. This is foul. This is foul.
Of the rap lyrics using one of their investigators. Let me show you how that went down. Let me tell you what this investigator did on the stand today. And somebody call the governor, because first off, the rap lyrics should never have been used. And this investigator should, I mean, let me tell you, listen to this. It's absurd. So then the prosecutor says, hey, doesn't it say, isn't this Kelsey rapping that, oh, I didn't shoot you should clear my name? And the investigator's like, yes. Okay, defense goes up. Hey, in this song, doesn't Kelsey also rap about Meg is lying to the DA and Meg is lying to her manager, and that her manager, somebody named Dez, is making threats on Kelsey? And the investigator's like, no, I don't know. Can you show me playing dumb? And the guy's like, wait, didn't you come here to testify about what this song says, but you can't answer any of my questions on the stuff that doesn't fit your narrative, basically? So the prosecutor comes back on and says, hey, wait, but all that stuff about lying, there's only one mention of lying with the DA, isn't there? And so this investigator is like, yeah, there's only one. Okay, now the defense goes on. Hey, wait, I just asked you, can you tell me any other mentions of lying? You said you don't know, you have to review the whole song. But when the prosecutor came up and asked you to confirm there's just one, you just jumped out of your seat and were like, yes. How does all your memory come back about the song when the prosecutor asks you questions, but you know nothing when I ask you? A very, very fair point from the defense. Look, we'll see what the eyewitness has to say. But like I said, somebody call the governor. Using rap lyrics of the defendant, where the defendant can actually defend himself against the lyrics, is one thing. Using the rap lyrics of another rapper, where that rapper is actually in court and you can ask him questions about what the song is after the prosecution uses it, is another thing. Using rap lyrics about a song that we don't even know who wrote it, who's singing it, some investigator says they found it on the internet, is a whole other thing. And then when that investigator decides to have selective memory, just like Meg and Kelsey, whenever the defense asks them a question about a song that they wrote, their sole job, the only reason they're here, is to listen to that song, come to court and testify it. But you don't remember a single line about, oh, I'm lying, about, oh, managers are threatening me, about, oh, you don't remember any of the stuff. That's a neutral investigation. That's what's going on in California.
Yeah. No, I fully agree with him. I fully agree with him on this. Like, if you have the opportunity to have the person there and explain their own self, explain themselves, then cool. Like, bring them in, have them explain themselves. But don't just get to playing songs and have somebody interpret for you. That's insane. Anyway, gonna play some bills right quick. We right.
Hey, if you're someone that craves vibes when it comes to music, like I do, you need to check out Rose Petals. Rose Petals is a 12-track R&B album by yours truly, Farrah Michelle, and it just dropped. It's available right now on all major digital outlets. I'm personally inviting you to come and vibe with me through music. Let me know what you think. Shout out to the home team, the Kosher Sound, and you already know we're supporting and watching Homeroom with Smooth. Let's go.
All right, so look, y'all make sure y'all go check out the homie Farrah Rochelle. Her link is in the bio. Her link is down there in the bio. I listen to that album a lot. Okay, and that song "Please Me" is hard. So anyway, look, we're gonna talk about the Juror story, and that rap book stuff is still like top tier for me. Like, what the fuck is going on in this trial? Anyway, let's go.
All right, there was a report about a juror having some potential improper contact. The internet was taking a tweet and running with it. That's not what the tweet said. So, first off, let's be clear on what the issue with the juror is. There's a juror who has an issue. Has nothing to do with contacting Tory's team. Their issue are medical doctor appointments that were preventing them from being able to attend the trial. They've told the judge, and now the judge is discussing with the lawyers whether, given this juror's need to show up to their doctor's appointments, they need to be replaced with an alternate. Separately, the prosecution has raised the issue that the jurors are walking in and out of the courtroom and don't always have a sheriff's escort with them. So the prosecution is saying that there is the potential for improper contact between jurors and members of the media, members of the audience, members of the public, and anybody in Tory's team. They could be walking into the building together. They could end up in an elevator together. And so as a result, the prosecution is asking the judge to make sure that the sheriff's department escorts the jurors in and out of the courtroom and make sure that there is no improper contact between jurors and the defendant or the media or members of the public. That's all. I don't expect this to be a big issue. We will see if ultimately this juror gets replaced or not. But like I said, just not a big issue.
All right, so yeah, I agree with him on that piece, that portion of it. I don't think that's in a court space, right? It's a court's job to assure that people aren't coming into contact with each other. Now, what they end up not doing and what they're going to do going forward is they're going to have sheriff escort. They're going to move people around a bit differently in there. Excuse me, because there's not that many people. Like, I mean, there's not that many ways to move around. Excuse me. All right, there's a lot of people in there. There's not that many ways to move around in that courthouse. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting in an elevator with somebody, ending up in that, it's gonna happen. All right, it's gonna happen. Like, things that would never happen is, like, for instance, like the plaintiff and the defendant being in the same elevator. Like, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, especially in a trial like this. It's not gonna happen. Like, the defendant will wait, or the plaintiff will wait. You know what I'm saying? It'll be one of those situations. But anyway, I got some more bills to pay, so hold on.
What's up, guys? My name is Megan, and I help people move to China. If you like free health care, free transportation, and a free place to stay, and also traveling abroad, hit me up. My name is Megan, and I'm rocking with Homeroom with Smooth.
All right, cool. So look, if y'all want to go travel abroad, y'all want to go to China, y'all want to get a job, y'all want everything paid for while you're doing a job, hit up Megan. Her link is in the description down below. All right, so anyway, last part, this witness tampering shit, because this is stupid.
Here's your Monday update. Prosecutors just tried to charge Tory with 2 new felony counts of intimidating a witness, 1 for intimidating Meg, 2 for intimidating Kelsey. They want these charges added to the criminal complaint, and they want these charges to go to the jury at this trial. The judge said, what? Hold up now. We just finished pretty much all the testimony. By the way, there's about 1 day of testimony left, maybe 2. And you guys want to add 2 new counts for what? Based on what? How long have you had this information? They said, well, we know that he's been threatening to pay them $1 million, and we had that information a while ago, but we didn't know how they were going to testify. The judge said, no, that's not how this works. You cannot add these charges to this trial right now. It would be so unfair to the jury to hear, to the defendant to hear that this is what you're trying to do. So The judge denied it. If they want to charge him with intimidating a witness, they can do that with a separate case. It's not going to happen on this case. As to the rest of the trial, testimony will conclude probably tomorrow, maybe the day after. Closing statements coming on Wednesday or Thursday. We should get a verdict. I don't know how long it's going to take the jury, but this is going to be given to the jury by Thursday or Friday. More updates to come. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So look, this trial, all right, this trial is a shit show. Okay. The persecution, they're in panic mode. They're in panic mode, okay? Because they're like, oh my God, we gotta do something. We gotta get something to stick. They're realizing their whole case fell apart in their face. Okay. Kelsey blew up on them. A couple other things didn't go their way. The plaintiff is like the state, because this is the state. This ain't even Megan. This is the state. Okay. Megan's only in this by name. All right. And the fact that she's the victim. But the state is pushing this issue. If the state wouldn't have pushed the issue, then everything would have been all good. It would have been all good. But no, due to public pressure, they caved. And now they have this bullshit ass case that honestly wouldn't have went forward, okay? Now I've heard all the bullshit thus far. It wouldn't have went forward. If this was a regular person, this would have never went to trial. Just straight up. If this was a regular person, this would have never went to trial. But here we are. We're at trial. They're trying to trump up charges, add more charges. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. The state, the plaintiff, the DA, y'all failed. Okay. Y'all failed at your job. All right. You failed at your job. Y'all did a shitty investigation. Y'all didn't know what y'all witnesses were finna talk about. Y'all weren't prepared for other stuff. So now y'all just throwing everything, rap lyrics included, hoping something will stick, something will get into the mind of the jurors to let y'all know that y'all aren't panicking. But everybody can see you're panicking, and hopefully the jurors are reasonable and they can see that y'all panicking too. But yeah. Anyway, that's day 6 in total. That's the total recap. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section down below, because this is too much, man. This is too much. I'm out of here.